when I was in Vegas, the coolest project we got to see was this. They're building this Sphere. It's like a
that's
entertainment center.
Yeah.
I got to do a tour of that. So it's like a giant entertainment center. Essentially, like it's fucking sick. If you guys.
$2 for a large Coke. Why are you giving me this? Why are you being so difficult?
Oh,
just want my
McDonald's
dude.
employees.
I
just want
angry there.
Yeah,
it's not that's like one of the main reasons I really liked the people I worked with, but I didn't want to work there because it's just a depressing ass town.
Well, especially if like the night before lost all you didn't win anything.
Yeah,
Lost
I lost a whole paycheck one night, and I was just like, "Fuck, I hate the craps table." Like I lost $800 in one night. It was not fun.
My dumb ass, because we were only there one night, obviously, and I remember.
Hey, we're rolling, by the way.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Cool.
Sorry.
We're talking about some random shit.
Yeah. Well, then we are back. This is kind of I kind of look at it. It's like a bonus episode.
Yeah, special features.
Back for one night only.
Yeah.
Ross Ambrose.
Yeah.
My right hand man is back.
I thought we were gonna cue the applause there, but
We stopped the sound effects. I can get them going now if
shit,
you want.
it's all right.
I know. Yeah.
It's okay.
We moved up in the world.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
So
Special guest Gerret Robbins.
Hello.
let's go.
I don't really know what camera to look at, but here I am.
You just look at danger.
Okay,
Yeah.
hi Danger. You're the camera.
I am.
Yeah, but excited to be back. It's pretty cool. Back in town for the weekend. Just been working. Haven't been doing much with life. Just trying to find out how to balance working and doing fun shit. So,
Yeah. How's work?
it's just sit behind a computer all day, but getting cool experience, I guess.
Getting your hands dirty at all or no?
I've gone out to a few sites, done like some little like stupid things, just like putting a level on the ground and making sure it's flat for like people in wheelchairs.
Holding the flashlight.
Tell me about your like LA trip, dude.
What one? Oh, dude, I'm like kind of fucked up, not really, but I mean, I went to LA for my company and like the trip just did not go as planned. Like I was supposed to go to the city planning and like I didn't have an appointment. So, like, I literally just flew down to LA for no reason, basically, and, like, my company paid for everything. And then, like, I just sat there at the fucking LA City Planning and just, like, called them again. So, it was basically I could have done the same thing from home. So, I was just sitting at LA Planning the whole day. And I was trying to rent a car that morning, but apparently my ID's red listed from the, like, the whole like rent-a-car agency.
Why?
Any rent-a-car agency. I don't know. She couldn't tell me. She just hands my ID back. She's a fucking bitch about it. Literally, like she wouldn't even say anything to me. She was just like on the phone with someone else, like checking my ID. Like as she was checking it, she was talking to the person, and then they were like, "Oh, what car are you gonna give him?" And then she sees it's red, and she goes, "Oh, I'm not serving him. His ID came up red." And then she just hands me my ID back.
She didn't give you like an explanation.
She didn't even say that.
So passive aggressive.
Yeah, she didn't even say it to me. She was just saying it to the person on the phone. So I was like, all right, well, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, I have no car. Like, I didn't even like my company told me I could get a car, and now you're telling me no. And she just said, I don't know, call it DMV. I was like, all right, thanks.
Do you have some points on your license or something?
No, I've never even been pulled over. So I was like, all right, well, I don't really know what that could be.
Well, don't you have to be like 25 or
Nah,
something?
you can pay like an underage fee.
Yeah, you can. They just like tacked on like a $250 charge extra, but like my company would have paid for that, but I don't know. Like I just ended up Ubering anyway, so like it worked out. I was like, okay, like the Ubers were less than the $250 charge, and that was just.
I figured that'd be more expensive down there. No.
Yeah, well, that's just the underage like tacked on charge. So like that you still have to pay like probably like $250 or something as well. So it's like $500 to rent a car for a single day. So
you did not get a car.
No, I didn't. I had to walked around the entire LA, or I think I came into Burbank, so that airport's weird, but it's alright.
So pretty much just a free trip to LA, get bitched
It was,
out,
yeah. I
hang out.
went and hung out with some of my buddies. One of them goes to UCLA, and the other one's just working down there. So went and saw them after. Grabbed a bite to eat.
Nice. Where'd you go?
We went to, what is it called? Barney's Beanery. It's just like right in the middle of like UCLA campus area, I guess. I think it's a pretty popular place.
Surprised that name hasn't been canceled down there yet.
Barney's.
Was there protesters outside?
No, dude, there was a Bumble
You walk
store.
in, fuck you, fuck you.
No, they had a Bumble store right next door.
A Bumble store?
Yeah,
Like the dating app?
I have no idea. Yeah, they had like, it sounded like it was like a pop-up shop though, but like,
What are they selling? Jello shots?
I don't know. They had like an event going on. It was just like they were just kind of playing music in the middle of a street, like just like saying, it was like a meet and greet, but it was like
Who are you meeting?
who's gonna come to that? They just had a bunch of like ugly girls like outside, like yeah.
Stupid.
I can just envision your ass like all by yourself down in LA. Everything goes to shit. Can't rent a car. Like
Yeah,
no work,
dude.
and you're just like
Well,
walking into the fucking Bumble
Bumble.
store. And
Yeah,
just
dude. I mean, I was like,
Go
fuck,
check
it
it
might
out.
be worth it now, yeah. But no, the girls were not as attractive as I thought like they'd have for like Bumble reps, but like I don't know, like you can't hate on everyone, you know.
yeah.
So gotta give everyone a
fucked up.
fair chance.
You gotta be nice.
Yeah, but I mean, like most people want like a hot ass girl as like the rep for their company. They want,
Sex
I mean,
sells.
yeah.
sex sells.
You miss Boise yet?
I do. I have missed Boise a lot. The downtown atmosphere is a lot more fun. We got a little taste of that last night. A little too drunk, but it was fun though.
Last night was a crazy night.
Yeah, I mean,
Old
Here-
heads, we can't do Halloween weekend anymore.
Dude,
It
that
just kicks our
sucks,
ass.
dude.
yeah,
That was the most painful shit ever. Well, like we tried to get like drinks and stuff, and you can't get drinks downtown anymore. Like with so many people down there, or like
Yeah.
even Cactus, we were just like sitting there, and I was like, okay,
yeah. I
We
didn't
need
even
to
try to
just-
get a drink.
let's just go to End Zone or something where we can get alcohol super
Dude,
fast.
even at Enzo, when it's busy, like the bar inside takes forever, and then the one outside, that one takes forever too. Like the guy tries to talk to everybody all the time.
He always
Or
does,
yesterday,
dude.
were you guys there? I was waiting, and he just looked at me, or he was like looked at me, but he wasn't talking to me. He was talking to somebody else, and he goes, "What do you think this guy with like the feathery hair wants? Like, what do you think his drink's gonna be?"
I remember that. Didn't he give you a drink for free or something?
Yeah, and I was like, feathery hair. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? And he's like, oh, I'm just saying, man. Like, the hair's feathery, dude.
So who had the feathery hair? Some random guy?
No,
No,
he's talking about me.
Danger
Someone
had the
dangerous
feathered hair.
I'm like, what? I don't.
Your hair was
you
looking good yesterday, man. It was
Yeah,
like
Say
it was
you
all
weren't wearing a
feathery.
wig yet.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
It was so weird.
I just have never
remember-
even heard
yeah.
that like expression about
The
hair.
feathery hair.
I've only heard that from like 70s and stuff, like the
Like a feather in your hair?
Yeah.
No, I think it's like a cool thing with like straight hair. You make it like nice.
Feathery.
Yeah, feathery. Yeah. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, but I don't know if he just felt bad or didn't know what, but he gave me a free
I don't
shot.
think he
Yeah.
had hair, so he was just jealous.
Yeah.
Let's say, was he hitting on you?
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Could have been.
Yeah.
I mean, Boise's gotten pretty progressive lately, so.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
You have any personal experience with that, or?
No, I mean, I think Gerret does. Gerret's visited the
Oh, dude.
the bars on the top
The
floor.
balcony, you ever been there?
Mm-mm.
Sick bar. My sister came to town when I was like 20, and I got in there with like my fake ID, and my cousin and
Putting
sister
them on
were up there
blast.
just like drinking some alcohol, and like there was a bunch of dudes just hitting on me and buying me drinks, and I was
What was
like,
the best pickup line you heard?
oh, dude, I just kind of like tuned it out because
Yeah.
I didn't realize what like kind of bar it was until like the guy was like, oh, I'll make you drunk enough to like be with us, and I was like, oh no, that ain't gonna happen.
Oh,
And
You
then I,
like, you
brought
don't
my
know it's a
drinks-
gay bar, and
yeah.
you just think he's like trying to be the homie. Like, dude, I'm down. Let's get hammered. Like, it's going crazy.
I like brought the drinks back to my sister and cousin. They're just dying laughing. I'm like, oh, that's pretty fucked up that you guys didn't tell me this, but okay.
That
That's
reminds me of
awesome.
like I think it was American Pie 2. Do you see that one where Stifler
Oh,
they go to
yeah.
the gay bar and the one guy starts like it
They
was
have the
the
dance off and shit.
yeah
the
the
guy from Good
actor
Luck Charlie.
yeah the dad and yeah he starts dancing off and stuff and Stifler's just like, all right, motherfucker, you want to play? Like start dancing and shit. So
It's such
funny.
a fucking funny
Yeah.
movie. Damn.
That's
Good
good.
times.
Yeah, but I've never been to any of the gay bars here, so couldn't say I
I
have any
think there's
experiences.
only one.
Oh, there are?
Yeah. that was
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Everyone always says when they like came to visit, they said like Dirty Little Roddy's sounds like
It sounds like
kinda
a gay, bar. The name, just the
I
name
mean the
of
dirty
it.
little is kind of like
Yeah, Dirty Little
meaning or
Roddy.
like,
something, I don't know.
Like make it
Demeaning.
more hick, you know? Like bring it up a little. There's a fucking bowl in there. Like
Yeah.
is that your favorite bar downtown?
no, I really like Granny's just because it has like the basement and stuff in there.
Yeah,
and
the
like
basement and
the
the
speakeasy
speakeasy's
lounge.
cool.
Yeah, I haven't
I
been.
like to chill in the speakeasy lounge because I get just good whiskey in there.
Yeah, I haven't been in there in forever.
I thought we went last night.
No, we didn't go to the speakeasy lounge.
Oh, yeah. But we were in Granny's, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were just in the basement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so fucking hot down there.
Yeah. Speaking of whiskey, though, you said you were gonna bring some nice whiskey. for
Yeah,
us.
dude. Yesterday kind of fucked me up, and I really can't drink whiskey right now.
That sounds terrible. Yeah.
It was so bad. We like started. Like my drink of choice right now is High West whiskey, the bourbon one. So delicious, but I had like a couple glasses down, and I was like, "Fuck it, tonight's gonna be rough." Just gonna make you spin super fast, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was
Between
drinking,
like bourbon and rye though, definitely go the bourbon.
Dude, the
route.
drinks that always do me the dirtiest are Broadway bar. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they pour
sneak
that
up
shit
on you,
so
dude.
strong. Holy
Yeah.
fuck!
yeah, and, like,
For 225, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a good buzz.
but it's like every time I've like gone the spins while I'm out, it's from a drink at fucking Broadway.
that's true.
And I like
Yeah,
the good thing about Broadway too is they have the server that goes around and gets your drinks, whereas like other bars they don't really do that.
No,
Yeah.
It's like you can go be playing pool and she'll just come like, "You want something to drink?" It's like,
Amy's
"Oh,
the
fuck."
best. Shout out
Yeah,
Amy.
that's
I mean, I guess
sick.
Roddy's they do that. They come by with
Yeah.
little cards.
Kind
yeah.
of, yeah.
No one ever like.
Yeah, but then you have to
orders
stay
from
in
them,
that
though.
spot. Like, there's not
That's
a lot.
true.
There's not a lot of people sometimes at Broadway,
Yeah.
so she could just find you, like, "Oh,
Yeah.
here's your
Well,
drink."
yeah, I don't think she like just does that for everyone. I think she just does it for like the locals,
The
But,
regulars?
yeah, the regulars.
We just
you
go
know,
there
the
so
people.
much.
Yeah,
People she recognizes.
She's
We get
freaking
table
cool.
service.
yeah.
Yeah, that was super nice.
Garrett, an update for you. It's still 0-0 with 12 minutes left in the first.
Wow.
Let's go Buffalo.
No, let's go Pack Go, baby. God, we need a W. If we beat Buffalo, we'll be good.
I
Yeah.
don't think that's gonna happen.
I really hope it does.
What do you think Aaron Rodgers is a good leader?
No,
He,
I think he's a great player, great playmaker, but he's not a good leader.
yeah, he says a lot of I statements. You know, he's not really team oriented. You know,
Well, like he does, yeah, like it does suck. He has a young team and he doesn't have a like wide receiver one right now. But you have the ability to teach these guys to make them either like wide receiver one, wide receiver two. Like
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
so much talent to be able to
Yeah.
do some shit like that.
well,
and
just
you're
like
not
the
utilizing
last like
it.
few years, it just seems like every year he's like there's reports he's like mad about something.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he's just complaining instead of just acting. You know?
But he keeps
Yeah.
like re-signing with Green Bay though.
Yeah.
So like it's
I feel like that's just his home. He's like gonna want to retire from there. I don't see him really playing anywhere else. Like I don't see him like
I thought he
How-
wanted to leave.
he did, but I don't see him as a Brett Favre where he went from like Packers to what was it, the Vikings, and then he went somewhere else too. I don't see him
Jets, I
doing
think.
that. Yeah.
I
I
could
see
see
him
him-
just like sticking to Green Bay and then eventually just hating football because he's like he used to be in a band. He was like I don't know what he played, like the guitar or something, and he was gonna leave after he won the Super Bowl
he's such
to go
an
travel
interesting
with
dude.
his band.
Really?
Yeah,
I never heard that.
yeah, it was weird.
That'd be sick.
You hear the conspiracy that he actually is an antique? That he like made it up?
Well, I thought he was just like
Like honorary type
Honorary,
of thing. Like
yeah.
he was the quarterback. They knew he was going to the NFL. So like, oh, yo, sign this paper that says you were antique.
I'm pretty sure that's how it
I think
went,
I went to one of the national events, like RLC or something. I think they told that story. Like that's
of how he got in.
yeah, it was something like that. Like it was kind of just
Yeah, it's like he probably showed up to like one or two parties. And
Yeah,
like,
it's like-
throughout this.
you're about to be
college
a
career.
household name. Can you affiliate you with us, please?
You're about to be
Yeah.
like one of the best quarterbacks who's ever played.
Sold the
game,
members
but
some shrooms and bounced.
Yeah.
That's the way to go about it.
Yeah. How was your summer in Vegas?
It was great. It was an awesome time. Great company. Kiewit. Shout out Kiewit. Great company. They're number 3 in the nation, by the way. They're awesome. Anyways, it was a great time. It was really interesting going down there. It's like, I mean, first off, it's really far away from home, so I wasn't like, I didn't have family or anyone down there. I had like my cousin, he lives like a couple hours out, but it was fun. Like we did like the strip a lot and mostly just found like little bars to go to right outside of work. Like I made good friends with the people that like work there too.
Did you work on the strip? Like
Yeah,
pretty
so-
much on the strip?
We literally could see the strip from our building. Like you could walk to the strip essentially. We were right across the freeway because we were doing the I-15 infrastructure project down there.
Oh, nice.
We're like widening out the freeway and rebuilding a bridge, and I really wish we got to see that, but we're in like the pre-construction phase, so we
That's
didn't get to
shitty.
see that. But yeah, like the big thing I found out was the strip sucks. Fremont's dope. One night I was driving back. I was doing a night shift. We were watching piles going. They were going about like 35 feet, and then they like put a cage in and then pour it. And I worked until like 4 in the morning, and that's when all like the storms and shit were happening, and it was flooding everywhere.
Yeah.
And I saw a bum float by on a fucking blow up crocodile, and I'm just sitting there like my tires are covered in water. And he
Jeez.
screams at me out through the window like, "What's up, dude?" And I'm like, "What the fuck is going on right now?" Like it's just a different world there,
It's so funny
That's
when
crazy.
just like people just say whatever the fuck they want there.
dude. Like they're like the week before I left, there was a video of a dude just going up to car windows with a gun, like asking him for change. I was like,
Jesus.
Jesus Christ! Like
Yeah.
every corner has just
Yeah.
either a hooker or a homeless dude asking for money.
Dude, it was so funny. Like one of the strippers or dancers or whatever she was like hanging out, like promoting, like, oh, come here tonight or whatever.
Escort.
Yeah, or maybe I don't know. But when we walked past, she like grabbed Colby's arm. She goes, "You got a license for those guns, big boy?" She kept walking. We're like, oh god.
Yeah, and the weird thing too is like it's not allowed, like it's not legally allowed, but people would just like sit there and spark up right there, right on the strip, or like
Yeah, they
right
don't
in
care
Fremont.
there.
They don't give a shit.
Really? I thought they like
Spark
sell,
up like
they
crack
sold
or
it.
what?
Yeah, well they sell it right on the strip, but you're not like supposed to smoke it on the strip.
Oh.
Like I went there with my mom and dad for a wedding one time, and my mom like got a couple like 10 feet behind us, and we're walking, and some dude walks up to her and he goes, "You want to do some cocaine?" My mom's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Jesus.
It was fucking hilarious, and I was like, "This is so great. This is so fun." But they're like, if you live there, it's just not.
I couldn't imagine living in
It's
Vegas.
so
Yeah.
depressing,
Dude,
dude.
it seemed insane. Like just like a fucking jungle. Like I don't know. Everyone's just so like weird and
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And it's weird. So like they have like shift changes for like the casinos and shit, right? The weirdest thing I've ever experienced. So when you're working nighttime, they'll have like shift changes where everyone leaves and people are coming in to like go and work the tables or some shit. And it'll be like 3 o'clock in the morning, and there'll just be like traffic up the ass all throughout the shift for people trying to leave. And then it'll just be clear and there'll be no one there. I was like, what the fuck
crazy.
is going on?
Was it kind of like New York? Like the city never sleeps?
I mean, yeah, I've never been to New York, but literally the city, like you know how like bars close down too, like the alcohol doesn't stop running there.
Yeah.
Like you can just sit at a table for ever
Yeah.
and not leave.
So like those shifts when you're working at like 4 o'clock, was it still popping? Like
oh
every
yeah,
day?
oh yeah. Like I'd be driving to work. I'd have to get to work at 6:30, so I'd be driving there. I'd get there at like 5:30 to do some other work and shit. There'd be still people on the strip. Like some people would be going running, or some people would just be getting out. And like it's so like the way they do it in the casinos is they keep cleaning the air. So when you go inside the casino, you're like holy fuck.
Cigarette
Even
smoke.
though people are like smoking, you can't really smell it because it's
Really?
so like clear and refreshing air. Like remember when we went to the Sunset Station, it was like such clean air the whole
Yeah.
time. So they clean the air so it wakes you up, like, and you're like, wow, I'm really awake right now. So you stay in the casino and continue to spend money.
Yeah,
they like put something
Fucking
in the air.
weird.
Yeah.
You think they put something
Yeah,
in
like
there?
fucking Adderall or some shit.
Get everyone
Well, I
fucked.
know
God
that's why
damn.
casinos don't have windows. So you
Yeah,
can't be like,
or
Yeah.
clocks. They don't have clocks either,
Yeah.
and you
Oh,
can't be on
yeah.
your phone at tables and shit because they don't want you looking at your the
Yeah.
clock on your phone because they want you to stay at the table.
that's why they
That's
bring
only
you.
taking pictures of card count.
Yeah, well, yeah, but like they don't
Yeah.
want you to look at time. Like they're like, fuck
Yeah.
that. We can keep pulling money out of this
Yeah,
dude.
it's kind of cool though. As long as you're gambling, it's free drinks
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
there, which is nice.
Yeah, well, like so,
You
like the
gotta
way
tip
to go
them a
about it
little
is
bit.
like so. The coworkers I was with was like, so if you tip them big the first time, they'll come back every 5 minutes. It's like bullshit. So we're sitting there, and I had like a fuck ton of like just tens because we were playing blackjack, and I give her like a 20, and she came back every 3 minutes on a fucking
wow.
clock, and I was like, holy shit, I'm fucking hammered now. I'm going home. Like,
I am fucked up.
Dang.
yeah,
It was pretty crazy though, that literally that they're open 24/7.
yeah,
Like the
nonstop.
casino tables, like they don't shut
They
down.
do like they don't shut.
They
down.
don't stop.
No, it's insane. Like
kinda cool,
I had
though.
some buddies come down and they got like they have a suite that they get and shit. And we went to it was like at the Mirage and we're down there just like gambling and shit like that. That was the night I lost $800, like lost the whole paycheck. But they had like a suite on like the top floor and we're just sitting there like overlooking the entire Vegas Valley. I was like, holy shit, this is insane.
The middle of
And
nowhere.
they were just like comping us shit. Like we got get like vouchers to go get like crab and lobster and
Oh,
like
so
steak
sick.
dinners and shit. So we like got steak and lobster and shit. It was
Yeah.
insane.
That was nice.
It's so weird that like the concept of Vegas, because it literally is like in the middle of nowhere. Like,
Yeah, dude.
it's
Yeah.
When we drove down there, I was like, "Where the fuck are we right now?"
They
Because we
just-
drove from here to Vegas, and it was like,
'Cause there's
It
nothing
was like
near
13
it.
hours,
Yeah.
dude. It was so boring.
Yeah.
It's like when you're driving from California, it's like desert, and then you come around the corner, it's like just skyscrapers. And then when you
Yeah.
leave Vegas, it's like you go around the corner, it's just nothing.
Yeah.
Also,
Desert, dude. And you
They-
drive through like St. George, and you're like, oh, like at least it's a city. And you're like, no, this place is a shithole. Dude. It's so small.
They literally just picked a random strip and
no, literally.
Like,
Random ass
nowhere,
spots. So,
yeah.
like the big reason why they did it too. So like before I went down there, I read the book on them building the Hoover Dam, and so like that little area, the Hoover Dam, the Boulder City, they outlawed drinking because it was during the reset. Like what happened in the 1930s? I always forget that
the
shit. Like
prohibition.
yeah, so like they outlawed alcohol in that little city, but Vegas didn't because they're like, fuck you. So then like the people would fucking drive from the Boulder City into Vegas, get fucking blacked out and drive back, and there was like the deadliest highway in the like world at that time because people would just crash and die
Oh,
or
wow.
like crash and sleep in their cars and shit. Like It was insane. And then so I read up a bunch of history on that, and then I did like a fat tour of the Hoover Dam when I went down there. It was sick.
Sweet.
Yeah, I went down there when my family went to Vegas, and like I was like in 6th grade. All I remember from that is the fucking Hoover Dam, and then on the strip, there's all the porn cards on the ground.
Yeah,
I remember just being in shock, 11
dude,
years
we
old
gotta
or
tell
whatever.
this story, bro.
titties
My
on the
dad's
ground.
just like, keep your fucking head up.
So Ross, when he drove down with me, because like my dad was supposed to, but he got sick while he was up here, so he flew back home, and then Ross drove down with me, and we're walking down the strip, and right out front of was it Bellagio, right?
Yeah, the Bellagio.
Right out front of the Bellagio, there's this girl just like airing out her vagina.
Oh my
and
God,
you just
it
like
was so bad.
there's like little kids and shit just walking by,
Yeah.
and she's just airing it out, and I'm just like, I like looked, I was like, I almost threw up, and I looked at him, and
Yeah.
he was like, like,
I was like, oh, did you see that? Dude,
I was like,
like a
if he
Yeah, I
didn't
think
see it, like,
so.
you know when you see something fucked up and you have to have someone else see it because you're like, I got
Like
to
double.
Yeah, you're like in
Yeah.
shock.
Yeah, so you like, I was like, did you see that? I had to make sure he saw that too because my mind was so fucked up. Seeing
Yeah,
that.
dude,
It's so
I did a
gross.
double take for sure. I was like, what the fuck?
So gross.
Yeah, but
Was
it
there-
was clean shaved, so I was like, all right, is she like, is it a whore?
Ross
or,
was like, couple more drinks. No, I'll be over there.
no, I was confused. I was like, if she's like homeless, like how would she be like that clean? But maybe it's just like her heritage or something,
I don't know, dude. That was so gross.
It was so weird though. Weirdest thing in my life,
It's
probably.
just normal there, though.
Dude, Vegas is just a different world.
I hold like the whole state of Nevada is just weird.
Yeah.
Well, they don't really. I know that like obviously Reno's there, but there's like Nevada
Like-
doesn't have shit, but Vegas, I don't think.
No.
Vegas,
Yeah.
like Reno's kind of. I like Reno. It's kind of
It's-
dope.
Well, Nevada has like.
Well, isn't Reno
Tahoe.
like a wannabe Vegas?
Reno?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Kind of.
I would say that. It's for like people like I guess you could just say
Like a
it's
more
like
low-key
north-
Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Because
think
Vegas
I'd
is
say
just
that.
super fucking busy, and like Reno kind of gets busy depending on the casinos you go to. But yeah, I don't know. It's just Vegas is fucking insane.
Was there any night while you were like at the casinos where you're like next to a guy, he's like, I fucking lost everything.
Like he's betting his like
No, I
mortgage,
just seen like a
his
dude
house.
like trying to put his fist through a fucking machine because he
Damn.
lost like he so like you can like bet on like the amount of money you want to bet, and he accidentally put a $300 roll and clicked the fucking button. I think he must have meant to go less. And it fucking took all his money and he lost it. And he was like punching the fucking machine as hard as he could. And then security got him and threw him
Jesus,
out.
dude, that happened to me though. My dumb ass, I didn't. Well, I wasn't betting like 300. But I put like, you get the little cards with
Yeah,
how much you got
yeah.
left or whatever. I had like 50 on it, and I didn't really know what the fuck I was looking at because there's like the 3 buttons. I think you can pick how much you want to bet. So I pressed the second one, and like I couldn't really tell what was going on, so I pressed it a couple more times. And then it's like, and then I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna pull my card out, and I look. It goes from 50 to like $2. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm fucking done for the
shit.
night. All right.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
it.
On Father's
Damn.
Day, one of my coworkers, he went like to go put some money on a parlay that morning. Like he had to go get groceries and shit. He went to go put some money on a parlay and then put some money in a fucking machine and ended up winning 10 grand on Father's Day. Didn't even go get groceries, just drove immediately home. I was
sick.
like, that's fucking awesome, dude.
I was about to ask, were you like there when someone won like really fucking big?
No, not really. It was more like the craps table is where it was at. So like you would
Yeah.
go to the craps table at the Bellagio or like down in Fremont and you would just see like chips just like there's usually like 3 rows and one dude had all 3 rows just lined with chips and I was
Like
like,
crazy.
holy
Damn.
fuck, dude. And, like old ass cowboy, sick ass bolo tie. I was like,
Damn,
holy
that's-
fuck, dude.
that's
He knows what he's doing there.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, this man's been playing this for the last 30 years. Like he's chilling.
But besides Ross's girl with her vag out, what was like the craziest thing you saw there?
I don't know. Like
The homeless
Like-
dude on the gator. That was pretty.
that's pretty funny,
insane.
but like
that's
it was
crazy.
just
It's like a
weird.
fever
Just so
dream.
like we called it Ho Ave, so like right down Tropicana over the bridge, kind of by like the stadium, like the football stadium.
Yeah.
Like the whole street is just hookers at like 12 o'clock to about 4 o'clock in the morning, and that was so weird for me to like drive through there and like seeing pimps and shit in their fucking cars.
So
and,
did they like try to get in your car?
Like
It's
if
like
you
GTA where
if
you
you
just
stop
honk at
next
them?
if you stop next to them, like they'll like most definitely probably go up to your. I did not stop. Fuck that shit. They were greasy. Like we went to a gas station.
It's like
Oh, this is
GTA.
actually the craziest thing. We went to a gas station because we're doing night work, and we like pull up, and I'm like, I'm gonna get some water and a fucking couple Red Bulls because I'm gonna be up all night, and I just worked that morning too. And there's a dude outside with a fucking giant like Bowie knife cutting dope up to put in his fucking blunt. We go inside. There's like 3 other gangster kids that walk in. They're like you could see they have like guns and shit. They don't give a fuck. And then a pimp, I swear to God, was 6'8".
Jake
And like
Broom?
just a giant fucking human. And then his like little like hooker boo thing walks in and is like, hey, I just need to like get some condoms for the night. And I was like, oh my God, my coworker's like, I'm gonna go inside with you just to make sure you're safe. And he was more sketched out than I was. I was just chilling there. I was like, I got a couple knives in my pocket, like we'll be fine. I had all my tools on me. But that was probably the craziest thing. He had a fucking like the knife was probably like 9 inches long, just cutting up his fucking dope to put in a blunt. Like right in front of the store. Huh?
What were you trying to get in? Like inside?
I was trying to get fucking a couple Red Bulls in a water, dude. It was 100 degrees at nighttime, bro.
Go to another fucking gas station.
But that was like the closest one. Like we literally get on the freeway from there and then go.
Was he dressed like the stereotypical pimp with like a big,
Dude,
big ass purple coat?
Really?
Dude,
ring?
fucking like 2 chains. One chain was thick as fuck. I was like, holy crap, dude.
Sick.
Yeah, it was insane. Like that dude was like tall as fuck, bald dude. But he was a big ass white dude, and then he had like he got in his Chrysler 300, and then had put on his fedora, and I was like, wow, this is fucking interesting.
Damn, that's
playing
sick.
GTA
He was
in
wearing,
real life.
he was wearing the fedora.
Yeah,
You should have sent a snap of him to McBroom. But like, that's a real pimp, bitch.
dude, it was insane. Yeah, that was probably like the scariest night I've ever had there. I mean, there's always been like you'd always hear shootings and shit. Like they always would tell you like, don't go to Fremont past 12:30 because there's like a shooting there every 2 days.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Were you guys like hanging out there past 2:30 though?
Nah, we'd always leave at like 11:30 and then go to my like buddies or like my coworker's house and just go drink some more and then go to like other so it's weird there. They serve a lot of food in the bars there, like you know how we have like End Zone and Broadway and shit. They serve food there, but it's like gourmet food. It's really fucking good.
Really?
So you can go into these bars and get like a fucking greatest cheeseburger you've ever had. Like it's so weird. I love like their like food there is amazing.
Sounds gas, yeah.
So awesome, dude.
Imagine just fucking being at Broadway or End Zone, just nice
burger.
You
Just
get what, the
popcorn
Korean
chicken.
fried chicken at Broadway, and that's about it.
But,
What is it?
The overpriced Korean fried chicken at Broadway bar.
Is it pretty good? Have you tried it?
It's
I've
good.
had it a couple times.
It's just
fine.
expensive.
It's expensive though.
But when you're in Vegas, how hard is it to like? Because I always imagine like when I lived in Vegas, I'd want to like gamble or go out and do shit like that every night, or at least like every weekend. Was there times where you're like, I don't know, I feel like it just kind of consumes you. Like you.
Not really, no, because it's more like you gotta like control yourself and realize like. So a big thing for me, my family's all Jewish, and so I've always been taught to save your fucking money. So I'd go out and I'd spend like $100. I'm like, damn, I could have paid for a full gas tank, or I could like just thought of other stuff I could have spent that $100 on, and I'm just like, that's
buyer's
gone.
remorse,
Like that would always hit me, and then I'd be like, fuck this, I don't want to do this again. Or I could buy around the golf, like the golf courses there are fucking insane. So like that didn't really affect me a lot, but there's so much other shit to do. Like we went to this one place. Well, we went to the axe throwing part, but there's like a maze. It's a grocery store, and it's like a maze. So like you go in there.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking sick. So you
To find your way out.
You open like little cupboards and shit, and you can like go into the wall. And like one of our buddies said he did it, and he was in there for like 4.5 hours, and there was still more shit to look at. And he was like, I was so hungry, I couldn't keep going. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. It's like I think it's like Planet 13 or some shit like that. It's fucking awesome. You got to look that up, or like Meow something. It's super cool.
What? Those were so.
Yeah, those are two very different.
But like they
names.
had both of them. I just was so hammered when I went to it. I don't really remember what place it was. It was just like a giant warehouse.
Planet 13.
It was just right off the freeway. I don't remember if it was Planet 13 or Meow something, Meow Wolf or some bullshit. But it was
Meow
fucking
Wolf.
sick. So sick, dude.
That sounds cool.
And then they had like a rave area too, so they're like just like DJs and shit. I don't know. And then like zip lining in this building. It's the most
Oh my
random
God.
fucking building I've ever been
Oh,
in
I
my
think
life.
it is Planet 13. I think.
Is it Planet 13? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like fucking insane.
Not
Yeah.
Meow
Everyone's
Wolf.
got to try that if they go to Vegas. Like fuck like Fremont and the Strip. You got to go to that place. It was so fun.
Yeah, that place sounds sick. Yeah, I think I've seen like pictures of it before. They have like
Yeah.
zip lines going through their entire park and shit. They have
it
a roller
was so
coaster in
cool.
there too.
Yeah,
right?
it was so cool. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this place?
I've always wanted to do that, but I always like kind of forgot about it until
I
you brought
met
it up.
one of the dudes from Street Outlaws. I don't know if you guys watch that show.
Yeah.
I met one of the he drives Murder Nova.
Yeah.
I met that dude in there. Walked up to him, was like, "Hey man, I don't need a picture. I just want to shake your hand because you're a bad motherfucker." And walked out. And I was like, "This is the coolest shit ever, dude." I met the guy from the drives of Murder Nova.
Did
I
you
was
go to
tripping.
the pawn shops or fucking pawn stores?
Rick,
I drove
Yeah.
past it, but like a big thing I wanted to do was, you know, Tupac died in Vegas, right? A big thing I wanted to
Yeah.
do was like go to the area where he died, and there was like a giant fucking light pole that has like memorial for him and shit. And so that was like one thing I did. And then a really good sandwich place everyone should go to. If you go there
Capriati's.
is no Capriati's is fucking good, but Chiba Hut, it's like a weed store kind of thing with a sandwich shop. It's
Nice.
fucking insane, but they're like the best.
It's like
sandwiches
Subway
I've
with
ever
weed.
had. Yeah, it's fucking awesome, but they're so fucking good, dude. Like
Yeah.
everyone should go to Chiba Hut.
We went to the Guy Fieri's restaurant.
Ooh, yeah.
That place was pretty good.
Yeah, that place is really good too.
What's that called?
I think it's called Guy Fieri's.
Yeah, I think it's just
Barbecue
his.
or
Yeah,
something.
they have like
like,
Gordon
his
Ramsay
backyard
stuff down there
barbecue.
too. They have so much good food down there. Like,
Yeah.
it's insane.
5-star shit.
Yeah, like literally everywhere you go is like good
Yeah.
food. It's awesome. Yeah, I loved it. But I did like that company was dope. They sent me an offer and I declined it just because, like I was saying earlier, it's so depressing to live there, dude. And, like,
Yeah.
seeing homeless people like that every day and everyone just struggling and like losing their minds because they're losing money. It's not healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At
it did
all.
look kind of insane. when I
Vegas is definitely like a weekend getaway type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, like there was a couple times where I had to like fly out. I was either visiting my girlfriend or I was going down for like a company trip, and I'd fly back and like you would see all these other people like hell excited to be in Vegas, and like fuck me, now I gotta go to work. Like like I'm not excited to be in Vegas right
Yeah.
now, and everyone else is like fuck yeah, we're in Vegas, we're gonna party. I'm like bitch, I gotta go to bed. Like I got work at 6:30 in the morning now. Like yeah, I just think it would make me enjoy Vegas more if I didn't work there.
Yeah. What are you doing for work now then?
So I got an offer to go back to Sacramento and do like commercial buildings and stuff like that, working on like hospitals or elementary schools and shit like that. So I think I'm probably gonna do that and live with my parents to save some money, and then figure it out from there. And then I want to start up like flipping houses or like
That'd be
renting out
sick.
houses and stuff like that. I've been
Yeah.
looking into a lot of that, like watching a fuck ton of YouTube videos for that. So
Yeah.
that's like my next plan.
On just how to invest in it and stuff.
Well, yeah, like I was telling you the other day too. It's like you buy a house and you what was I saying? Fucking refinance it and take 20% out to buy your next house, and then pay it off with the pay the next house off with the refinance you took out and shit. It's just like little stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just a lot of learning you have to do still
Yeah,
too.
there's
Yeah.
a ton.
It sucks. It's so much to know.
When are you moving back then?
So my start date is January 9th, so I have like a little bit to go because I kind of told him I was like, can I have like a little bit of a month off where I just
Yeah.
I'm like not doing shit. Like
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
I did that too.
gonna
It's
go buy a
nice.
PlayStation 5 and go get Modern Warfare 2 and just play that for a couple days straight.
Yeah, that sounds pretty
I ain't
nice.
doing shit for that, like that whole time. Like,
Yeah.
but I'm like,
Because you're graduating this semester, right?
yeah, I graduate in December, and I'm not like the type of person who's like, oh, well, like I would like to have 3 months off and stuff. I need to like start doing. I will get too anxious. Like I'll be like, I need to do
Yeah.
something right now.
Yeah, I ran out of money fast too. I was
Yeah.
like, I didn't have shit. I was like, probably like 2 weeks in, I was already down to like $500 in my bank
I
account.
thought you had the job lined up when you left Boise though.
Yeah, I had the
Yeah.
job lined up. I just had like a month off in between.
Pushing it
Just
back
blew
and
it
shit
all.
too.
Yeah, I kept
I remember you
pushing
talking about
back.
that. You wanted to go like to Cabo or something. Yeah.
I did
Dude,
go
that
to
was
Cabo,
insane.
which worked out.
That was a
but-
funny story you told me. He was like down there betting in pesos and shit and didn't know how to fucking do it.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
that
dude.
shit?
We were betting in the casinos down there all night. I don't think I won any money, but it's hella fun though. Just like betting in like,
Not your
Like-
currency.
yeah, I was like, I don't even know if this is a good amount or not.
They're like, yes, keep betting.
Yeah, we were just playing blackjack the whole night, and then this one dude was just winning huge. He was playing two hands too,
What
like
the
the whole
fuck?
time. Yeah, he had the two first spots, like the best spots, and I was like, all right, sick, dude. I was just getting terrible like hands the whole time, and like I didn't want to fuck him up either, so I didn't want to like place a bad bet, but I didn't know, so I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Dange, do you gamble, or do you just like sports bet?
I don't do it really any of that.
No.
The only time I've really gambled was that
When
night
you
in
went.
Vegas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight arrow.
But no, it's crazy though, like pesos and shit. Like,
It's-
because when I went to Cancun, and we went to like this really nice restaurant, and you're looking at like the steak and stuff. It was like the steak's like 2,000 pesos.
yeah,
We're like sitting there trying to do the math. But we're like,
I think it's like divided by 5 or something, or maybe 20.
yeah, I don't really remember, but
Yeah.
shit's crazy. You're like 2,000. Oh, that's right, it's pesos. And then you try to like go and
2,000 for a burger.
yeah, dude, it
That
was so
would fucking
funny though.
suck.
We were, cause one night everything was kind of like closing early there. I mean, we were there like during the week. It wasn't a weekend, and like the main spot on the kind of the strip it was kind of dead. So we just wanted to grab some like beer and go back to the resort. And so we like in whatever the fuck they have for Uber down there, and we were trying to find like getting dropped off at all these little gas stations, but they were all closed or didn't have beer. And so one of the guys I was with, he talked a little bit of Spanish, and it was so funny because he was talking to him and he was asking like where Alk would be in Spanish. And I just hear the guy say something. He's like, "Oh, at this time of night, black market's the way to go." And I just hear my
What?
friend. He like asked in Spanish. He's like, "Can you I just hear him like say like "Como está y black market," and he like asking where it was, and he was like, "You go down the street right here." We're like, "Dude, fuck that. We're not going to the fucking black
Going
market."
to the black
I'm
market
like,
alley.
Nah, dude, that's no.
Hell no.
Where is it at? That's hella funny.
Yeah, you guys are gonna get sold to the black market.
Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
I'm like, I like having my kidneys, dude. I'm not fucking going down that corner.
Jesus, dude, that sucks. Fuck that.
What do they like stop serving alcohol at like a certain hour? Don't they do that here
Yeah.
too? It's like 2 a.m. Like they can't serve alcohol in like gas stations and stuff.
Yeah, I think it was because it was like during the week, so it was like everything closed earlier.
Oh, okay.
But I thought it was really funny. I was like, dude,
Even
we're
by
not.
the resorts, it closes. That's weird.
Well, yeah, the resort. Even outside, because that's the only time we left the resort was 'cause
Yeah.
we thought we were gonna go clubbing, but everything was rather super
Cancun.
expensive or dead.
Yeah.
So
When did you
That
guys go?
fucking
Is it like in
sucks.
the winter or something?
yeah, it was in January.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was like a good time to go.
Yeah,
There's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
not a lot of people there, huh? Or was it pretty packed?
it was pretty packed. It was funny though, because it was still like COVID was still kind of a big deal, right?
Mm.
And it was super easy to get in, but it was a bitch to get out. And I remember you had to get tested to get back into the States,
Oh,
right?
fuck that.
And so we all did these tests, and they're supposed to be within a day, but because there were so many people at the resort, they're like, do it 2 days earlier. I'm like, but are they going to let me in if it's 2 days old? And they're like, it's okay, we got you. So they would change the time and say I got tested the day after I actually did.
Oh, nice.
But you know how they're like sometimes like we kept hearing like they might be negative, even if you or they might be positive even if you don't have it. And I remember we were like out in like kind of one of the outside areas like on the water outside of the resort. We're all laying there and we're like throughout the day everyone was getting like the email like it was negative or positive. And I had one friend, he was like just laying down tanning. He like checks his phone. He gets up. He's like, dude, mine's fucking positive, man.
Oh.
He's like, fuck. And
Oh,
'cause
shit.
What did what do you got to do?
yeah, so it was funny because our boss at the time was like looking for him because they had put him in quarantine and he was trying to avoid the boss. So it was like playing hide and seek across the whole resort pretty much. But he finally just went and talked to him. And
So do you have to pay extra money if you have to quarantine and shit there?
so he had to go to like some other shittier resort near it
Oh,
and hang
shit.
out for like, I think it was like a week before he could
Oh,
come back
that,
in.
dude,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
that sucks.
sucks.
Like at one side, it's like, okay, I can be in Mexico a little bit longer. But at the
It's like
same time,
You have to be in quarantine though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't leave. Like
Yeah.
you're just in there fucking watching Mexican TV. Like you can't. Like you
Yeah,
don't
you probably don't
understand any
really-
of the language or anything like that.
Yeah, you probably want to get out of there.
Probably be
too.
really good at Spanish by the end of
Oh
the week.
yeah, I'd be sitting there watching SpongeBob the whole time. You good to go.
SpongeBob and Espanol.
Yeah, dude, you could learn so much probably.
Oh yeah,
But damn, that fucking sucks.
yeah, that'd be pretty brutal.
yeah. How's life been up here in Boise for you fellas though?
It's been all right. Just
Yeah.
work and
A lot of work.
Yeah,
living for the weekend and then hating
Yeah.
my life during the weekend. So
kind of.
Do you have like a
same? Yeah.
Do you have like a plan in your mind, like how I have for like real estate shit, where you wanna
yeah, I
kind of
mean,
have your money work for you?
I think it would be cool because I'm working for one of the TV stations out here. I think it'd be cool to next year because my lease is up in May.
Mm-hmm.
If I get another media job rather than the same company or
Mhm.
something like that, and I can just kind of move somewhere else because I've been here almost my whole life. So it'd be cool to get a media job somewhere else. But I'm not gonna like just move somewhere random just
Yeah,
to
just
move. You
find
know what
it.
I mean? So we'll see what I'm kind of going with the flow. I think around like New Year, I'll start kind of like talking to my company, start like looking at other places, and
Yeah,
hopefully go do something. I don't know,
man.
but
That'd be nice. Yeah.
just change the scenery. I think would be nice.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely kind of feeling that too. I'm getting a little bored of being at home already.
Do
Where
you
would
think
you
you're
go?
gonna go construction?
I don't know. I mean, like, I'm just getting bored of, like, the area I'm at. Like, I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Like, the job I'll probably stick with for at least a little bit. Just, like, have the experience of, like, 1 year or so on the resume just so it doesn't look bad that I, like, left hella fast. But, I mean, the company's great, too, so which is nice. But I think I'm, like, just getting bored of, like, the Bay Area. I don't know.
I mean, you
Kinda.
grew up there too, so that's
Yeah, I
like,
just
Yeah.
grew up there, and it's like it's kind of hard to just go out because like we either have to go to San Francisco, which is like an hour away. So like unless we're staying out there, we're not going out there for the night. And then like we just went to Berkeley last weekend, and like every girl there was literally like 5'10" and like built, dude. They're all athletes out there. I was like, oh my god, dude. I was intimidated trying to walk and like talk up and like a girl. I was like, I don't even know what to say
just
to you.
looking
Like,
up, we're like, hi, how you doing?
yeah, and then all the guys are also like
Yeah,
athletes.
I'm Ross. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, hey, I'm Ross. All the other guys are athletes too, so they're just fucking like 6'3", just like built too. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, yeah, I'm not winning this battle.
Was it what, like a fucking volleyball tournament in town or some shit?
I think they
All
all
the Globetrotters here.
I think UC Berkeley just has all athletes at their school
Yeah,
or something.
Probably, dude.
You should have gone up to one of those 5'10" girls and been like, "Hey, my buddy Gerret can't carry me anymore. We don't live with each other. Can you?"
I need someone to give me a piggyback ride.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. That was a funny night. That was a good night. I barely remember that. When you brought it up, I was like, what? I carried Ross home? I don't remember.
Do you remember that night, Ross?
Barely, dude.
Like, what did you hit your head on?
I literally fell off the bench and just hit my head. And just hit my head on the concrete.
Oh,
It was
my
just like a
God.
casual night at Broadway too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. I like right before that I had ordered like a group like 9 shots of like tequila, right?
Yeah.
I remember too because you were so worried for some reason. We were all gonna leave when you went to go buy drinks because you really wanted to buy everyone like a round.
Oh, my
And you were
God.
like-
The lady said no to him. Remember that? I think, like, was it the bartender said no to you when I walked inside when you went to go buy drinks?
Yeah, I think they were like closing down or something. But like it was after I had just bought all those tequila shots, and they were like, yeah.
Oh, there's tequila shots.
And
that's
then
right.
we started doing them, and he didn't get to do one.
No, I took like 2, but like, cause not everyone wanted to take one, so I was like, fuck, like I just bought like 10 tequila shots for the whole table.
Hey, I'm trying to do something nice for you people.
Only like 4 people wanted.
But you
them.
were like, you couldn't do anymore after
Yeah,
that.
like I think that's why I probably blacked out too, just taking endless tequila shots.
I
Like,
just got a concussion. It's okay. No
Yeah.
big deal.
I've had a few of those, and they're not fun.
Yeah, is it true though? Because other people like we know and stuff who like move away, like they say like they don't drink like they did in college. Like, have
Oh, not at all.
you going out like every weekend still?
Not every weekend. I'd say I'd probably taken like 2 or 4 to 5 weekends off, something like that.
In 3 months.
I mean, I've probably taken more than that. Just depends on like which of my friends are in town and all that. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. We have to kind of plan it out now, which sucks. So it's like we're either going over to San Francisco, or we're just gonna like drink at our like friend's house or something, I guess. And then because like we don't go like the downtown in my house or like in my area. It's just like all old milfs. So unless, like sometimes when you're feeling it, like you go down there, but like, you know, you got to be feeling it for the night. Like,
So how many? Do you feel it a lot when you're down there?
I mean,
then?
I felt it a few times, but like I haven't been like super successful down there. So
How do you
it's, like,
start a conversation with one of them?
You have to be pretty drunk. So like that's when I'm feeling it. Is when I'm really drunk, and I don't even remember what I said to him,
Yeah.
but like somehow the conversation got started and it's progressing. So
You're like that. Like when I think of someone who's like completely different when they're sober and drunk, like that's you.
oh
Because
yeah,
everyone's like obviously more talkative and like more loose or whatever when they're drunk. But you, because like, I mean, I'm kind of the same way, but like, because you're really reserved when you're sober and stuff. But then when you're hammered, you like don't shut the fuck up, and you like dance and you like go talk to anybody who'll listen.
pretty
That's
much,
very
yeah.
fucking true.
And then Gerret
Yeah.
has to pick you up and all right, we're leaving, Ross. We're leaving.
Yeah, no, it's fun though. I feel like that's like the whole point of getting drunk. You know,
Yeah.
it's like well, might as well loosen up, get a little loosey goosey.
Yeah. Because I've had like a lot of people like when I'm drunk and I'm going on a big rant about some stupid shit no one cares about or whatever, and someone's never heard you talk this much, Danger, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's me. I'm like, whatever the fuck I
Sorry,
say.
that's just
Oh,
me.
fuck.
Yeah,
That's so true, though.
yeah. I mean, I just try to keep all my emotions bottled inside, and then I let them all out when I'm drunk. You know, probably that's how it goes.
Dude, like, you just have the best drunk stare ever, though, too. Like, if
Yeah.
he gets, you know what I'm talking about. When he gets too fucked up, he just, like, kind of, like, looks through your soul, not at you. It's kind of fucking
I
funny.
definitely do that a lot. Rojo had the stare yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
He always
That's why
has
he was
the
wearing
fucking
the
stare.
he's wearing
Yeah.
his glasses. He couldn't fucking like look at people
Yeah.
straight.
You made him take off the glasses to see the stares.
Yeah.
He just has like the same goofy ass smile on his face, whether he's drunk or sober though.
Yeah, that is funny.
Oh god, that
It's
kid's
always
so
like
funny.
he always just sounds so high. It's, hey, Dange, what's up, man? I'm like, what's going on, bro? Or
Dog.
he loves like, hey, other Daniel, what's up? I'm like, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
Keep him up.
Jesus.
He does always sound a little geeked whenever he walks up.
How often do you hear like you guys are like identical though?
A lot. I mean, I had one girl who like called me Rojo one time, and I just didn't even look at her.
He just throws up the piece and walks away.
No, yeah, I just didn't look at her, and then she goes, "Oh, that's not Rojo." She like tried to say, "Oh, sorry," I still didn't look at her. I was like, whatever. Like I'm just not gonna acknowledge her.
You're just fuming.
Just
3 more
pissed.
shots. I'm gonna let you know how fucking pissed off I am about this.
No, I mean I don't really care because he like does look like me a lot. So I'm like, okay, like it's understandable like confusion, but like if it was like some like kid that just like kind of looked like me and they were trying to be like, oh haha, that kid looks like him or something,
Yeah.
but then I'd be like, all right, fuck this guy.
That kid's like a
It's weird too
doppelganger.
because I
Yeah,
remember.
he's straight up like a doppelganger.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously when he rushed, everyone's like, "Dude, that's Ross Jr. right there."
Yeah.
But then I remember too, like, Trent Carter sounds like exactly like you.
Trent?
Yeah. Do you ever notice that?
Maybe
To
a
me,
little
like,
bit.
I've
yeah.
never noticed that.
No, because
No.
I remember
I
like
never noticed
we'd like
it,
talk to him during rush, and I was just like, it sounded like you guys have like you talking to yourself pretty much. It was like,
I feel like at Rush, I did have like a 40-minute conversation with him on like the first day too, because I thought he was like a dope dude. So that's probably
Yeah.
like why too. Like you just sounded hella similar,
yeah,
just talking the same.
Dude, rush events were kind of fun back in the day. Like
Yeah.
like the
Before
barbecues
you,
and all that
yeah,
shit.
before it was COVID.
Yeah, that was so much fun. I feel like we got gypped in college because of COVID. That sucks
Oh, yeah.
so bad.
We got like half gypped because we got like a year and a half of it before, and then a year and a half after.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine coming into college like
mid-COVID?
COVID.
Yeah,
that
dude, like those
sucked.
freshmen that came in and tried to leave, I felt so bad. That shit sucks.
yeah.
Freshman year was like probably my favorite time in college.
I probably would have
Yeah.
just waited, taken a gap year. Just been like,
Yeah.
what's the point?
Dude, freshman
Yeah.
year was the best.
Yeah, if you can't go out, it's like, what's the point? Might as
Yeah.
well just gap year it. I would have definitely done that. That sounds super nice too.
And I'll never forget though when I think we've talked about it on here before, but when I was with Cam Kelly and they were buying a snake or something off you guys.
It was a turtle.
Tortoise.
It was a turtle. It was a
Tortoise.
We had a fucking tortoise. What was his name from? It was some of the Drake.
Sheldon and
Yeah.
Lord Voldemort.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a few names for him.
No, but
pretty cool.
it was so funny because we all like smoked before we went, and you were high too. And you come up like they were all talking like Venmoing or whatever, and you were like, you just looked at me and you're like, I'm so high, Dangerous. And I'm like, dude, me too.
Well, that was like
And you
back in the
laugh-
days, like where I didn't smoke before college, and so like Ross would just get. You ever seen that video? The guy is like so high, he starts crying. He's like, "Are you alright?" He's like, "Yeah." Like, he's so, like Ross would get me to that point every
Yeah.
fucking time. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
fucking
just
Cam
like,
did that shit to me too.
Yeah, I was just like, Jesus Christ, dude, we need to chill out. Like, I can't do this all the time. But then there was a point where I was just like, all right, we're doing this every night. I'm gonna fuck. Like,
That's how you do.
that was so funny though. You just pull up and I'm like, holy fuck, Dangerous with this guy. Like, we're selling him fucking Sheldon right now. This is great.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, I was not expecting you to be in the car when we pulled up. Oh wait, no, you set it up though, right?
I don't fuck. I think he was like this kid Ross. I'm buying a.
Yeah, how did
tortoise
we even
off
go about finding a buyer?
I don't really know. That's like it came out of nowhere.
Why did
too.
you even get a tortoise in the first place?
Dude,
We
I
thought
don't
we
even
wanted
know.
a pet. No, it was kind of because our like the people that lived a couple of rooms down got a fucking hedgehog, and we were
Yeah.
like, dude, we want a pet. And then we went to Petco and got a tortoise, and we were buying it, and the lady was looking at us like, these fucking kids do not need a
We're gonna
tortoise.
kill
Like,
the tortoise.
they're gonna
yeah.
kill this motherfucker. So it was either sell the tortoise or put him out in the fucking woods. So
Yeah,
we
it
sold the
was-
tortoise.
Let him
Would've-
float down the Boise River.
Just let him have a
Yeah.
great last couple days. He's gonna get fucking eaten by some foxes. It'll be fine.
Yeah, he's a tortoise, so like if he goes in the water, he's fucked.
Yeah,
like,
he's dead.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's got to be dry land, and it's gonna be freezing out here. There's no way it would survive. Like you have to have a heat lamp for it and everything.
What was it, a desert tortoise?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's all they really
Yes.
have. It's like you have to have a heat lamp for like tortoises.
Don't those
and stuff.
desert tortoises get like massive though too?
I don't
Yeah,
think
they're
s-
supposed to live longer
maybe.
than like you and your kids. So
I don't know. Yeah, it was a pretty small tortoise.
Because I know like the big ass ones will live to like 100 and something.
Yeah.
And like the ones that like bite your finger off.
yeah.
Do the
The
small ones do
snapping
that?
turtles?
Yeah,
I
like
don't-
snapping
yeah,
turtles.
Yeah,
Dude, the little
They-
ones like
like,
the one you had. do
Sheldon bit us a couple times, but
I
like,
never got bit, dude.
it
I
was
got
just
bit.
kind of like
Garrett was
provoking
just
them.
fucking with him.
Just kind of like we were just high or drunk, and then we just like
Or-
provoked. I'd provoke the fuck out of him. He'd bite me like, oh shit, like
Dude, I never got bit by him. I got bit by like one of my I had like 4 pet turtles when I was a kid, and I was like one time we were like cleaning out the pond they were in, and I was like holding the motherfucker like this, and they have like super long necks, but you can't like tell until they like snap them. So I was like just like fucking with him like this, like he was trying to bite my fingers, and I like looked away or something, and then he just like launches, gets my whole finger. Apparently their beaks are like 2 razors, just like that.
Yeah.
And it just sliced my whole finger open. He wouldn't let go. He's just like this with his long ass neck, just like hanging like that. I was like, all right, cool. And he drops, and this motherfucker starts running so fast. I didn't know turtles were that fast. Just starts running across the yard, and I was like, all right, I'm not getting him.
I
just
feel like
ran
I feel like
inside.
every little kid has like that bad experience with their pet. Because I remember
oh yeah.
when I was like in 2nd grade, my parents bought me a little gecko, and I used to be like scared as fuck to like try to pick it up because it would try to bite you, you know. And one time I worked up the courage and I held him, and he was like chill at first. I'm like was so excited to go show my mom, like, Mom, look, he's cool. And as soon as I started running, he like turned around and like bit like this part of my hand.
Oh, dude.
And I just start like screaming and crying, and I'm just doing this, and I shake it off, and it flies back into the little cage. And I remember being like, just being
Fuck.
like, went from like just pure excitement to pure rage and like sadness, and I was
Just like
like,
stepping on the
funny.
fucker, like fuck you. I'm
Fuck
like
this.
this now. Like,
why don't you just let me get a fucking bunny or some shit? I
Yeah,
got this piece of
dude.
shit.
Yeah, god damn, fuck that.
We had guinea pigs, dude. Those things teeth hurt. They're like it's like the same as a bunny, dude.
Yeah.
They're
Hey,
giant
guinea
teeth.
pigs?
Yeah, they're so
Dude,
annoying.
they're so weird. I had
So
fucking
annoying.
hamsters, and those were annoying. You can only
Dude, the
imagine
guinea
a
pigs
bigger
just squeal the
version.
whole time. They just go. It's the most worst sound ever. We had to put them in the garage because it was so bad.
Do they have like a wheel and shit too?
No, they're too fat for that. I think.
Yeah. I used to have hamsters, and they'd fucking run on they're like only were awake at nighttime, and they would run on the wheel. At like 2:00 in the morning, it would just squeak, 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 squeak. So my dad put like a fucking rod through the wheel at night, so they couldn't run. They would just get,
They
would
couldn't
just
get
get fucking pissed
I was
off.
gonna say they just get restless. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, would
Aren't they,
just
like,
get pissed
nocturnal
off.
too?
Yeah, so they would just get hella mad, and then they would start like trying to bite the cage and shit. Whenever we came up, he was like, "Fuck you for putting that shit through my wheel." Like,
Fuck you for putting it in my.
But it was
wheel.
hella loud. Like they would just nonstop go at that thing. I was like, God damn these, and then they like all died. It was bad.
Probably because they weren't getting exercise
way
when they were awake
way
at night.
better that way. Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking a.
It's kind of like a part of like childhood is just like getting a hamster, figuring out they suck, and then like letting it die. I guess.
Let nature take its course.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of how it happens.
Just like how you like kind of transition your kids into knowing what the hell death is, you know? Just
Yeah.
Like, hey, like your little hamster, he's this fucking big. He's gone. He's no longer here.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Took him out to the farm. He's at a great farm.
I think we
house now.
buried our hamsters in the backyard, so yeah, they're still back there, just
Yeah.
chilling.
My parents probably just told me that we like sold it to someone. I think that was what they went with.
Really?
Yeah.
My parents were hella okay with just telling me what death was like immediately.
I mean, like, yeah, I knew what it was. Like, I mean, but like for the guinea pigs, I think they were just like, yeah, we sold them. We hated those things.
Yeah.
They wanted them out so bad. We
They
were
probably
like,
smell too.
they do. They suck.
Fuck that.
They were neglected though, so it was like, all right.
Who wanted them? Your sisters?
Yeah, I think it was me. I think we all wanted hamsters, dude. And then they got guinea pigs, and we were like, all right, cool. I guess we have a guinea pig now.
Yeah, so when I was growing up, I had like a giant English Mastiff. You know those kind of dogs?
Yeah.
We had an English Mastiff. We used to put the fucking hamsters inside the balls, and she would like chase after him and like pick him up with her mouth and like throw him across the room. And it was the funnest thing ever. But like thinking back now, it's kind of cruel. But it was fucking awesome to watch. Just a giant dog just kicking the fuck out of hamster balls. It was so funny. God,
Give
that
the
was so
hamsters a
fun.
concussion and shit
Yeah,
in there,
they're
just
just sitting
fucking
there like boom, 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 like just getting fucked up.
knocking that shit across the room.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I feel like little kids, they're rather like super like obsessed with their pet, or they kind of treat it like shit. It's like one of the
yeah.
two.
It's like Sid from Toy Story is what I think of. He just fucking like kills all his toys and then screws them together in different ways, and they're all just monsters.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
How
Some Jeffrey Dahmer shit.
50 minutes.
Damn.
15 minutes? Wow.
Open up this last beer while we're here at least.
My hangover brain can't think of too many
Yeah,
more
I'd say
topics
I'm
to.
like dead.
Yeah. How are you guys' hangovers treating you today? Do you guys throw up last night?
I
No.
did. It's been a rough day.
You did?
Did you throw up at someone else's house before you went downtown, Ryland?
I didn't make it downtown.
You didn't?
I thought we saw you, but
I thought we
like
were with
I was
you.
pretty fucked up last night. I was seeing shit.
Nah, I didn't make it downtown.
Oh yeah, I remember you left Broadway and then went to.
Yeah, that's where I went.
To a party.
I went to a little downtown pregame.
Oh,
Can we get an
Nice.
update real quick, by the way, Ryland? I'm so-
14-0, end of the first.
Buffalo?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough.
We're gonna lose this goddamn game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna probably lose to the
Come on,
fucking
man.
Lions, and we're gonna be at the bottom. God damn it.
Dude, did you see the if the Falcons would have lost today, their whole division would have been tied at 3-5.
What?
Yeah.
Aren't they all at 3-5 right now?
No, because the Panthers lost, so the Panthers are 2-6 now.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's a weird year for football, dude.
Very
Dude,
weird.
like,
Yeah.
how is Tampa Bay not doing good? Like, are you kidding me right now? You have
I think
fucking
Brady's
Tom
just
Brady.
distracted with all his
TV's got
shit.
no family
Because that's what's
now,
made him
yeah.
like so great. His whole career is just dedication and like
His
Yeah.
kids kiss
Yeah.
him on the lips before the game.
he doesn't get those kisses anymore.
yeah.
Yeah,
Taking
it's
half
so
of his
weird.
shit.
Fucking Aaron Rodgers looks like
Yeah, what
fucking-
the, like he looks like a fucking rookie right now.
yeah.
Like cannot put the ball anywhere.
And all the
anywhere.
rookies are doing fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck is going on, dude? I don't know. I hate football this
Feels
year.
like almost like a transition year. Like
Yeah.
it feels like it's like the start
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah,
Well, he just signed a
transitioning
fucking
into new
contract too
stars.
for like 3 years, and so he has like 3 years on a contract.
Aaron Rodgers.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
smart move. I mean, they're like, you got to sign a long contract. He's not going to be performing very well. And
Yeah,
like,
but-
if he's not performing well, he's not going to get that contract.
It's so weird that he's not doing good. It's kind of pissing me off.
Yeah, no, I just burned the fuck out of my elbow on this furnace right here.
You really?
Yeah. Shit hurt like a bitch.
Oh
I
fuck.
didn't know that thing was just boiling hot.
It was like a
Yeah.
slow
It's an
burn.
old
It
ass
was like a-
building,
it
dude.
was
This
like a
shit's
slow
creepy
burn.
as
Rested
fuck
on
in
it.
here.
Just dangerous
Yeah.
shirts on fire.
Dude,
Yeah.
this place is definitely haunted, 100%. I'm surprised the Goats Adventures haven't
Should
come
do
out
a
here.
Ouija board here next time.
Oh, I'm so
I'm
down.
down, yeah. As long as like
I have
we,
one.
we make sure we don't
Oh
get.
fuck, I was kind of joking. That shit's kind of scary.
Not with me, but
Dude, my sister had one of those, and like I thought like having it in the house was like a bad thing. And, like,
I keep mine.
Fuck
I keep
that.
mine like in my closet. Like
oh, that's safe. Yeah, that's a safe
I
spot.
mean, it got it from Barnes and Noble. Like what
Dude,
the hell?
What?
It was like $20 at Barnes and Noble. I brought it when I got it like senior year of high school.
Yeah, fuck
It's
that.
real, though.
I can't do Ouija
You can
boards.
still open it up at the portal. If you
I mean,
don't
I
close
guess.
it, then you're gonna let a bunch of demons in the world,
And my portal's been open for a minute. So
dude.
Yeah, we had like some girls on our floor freshman year do like you remember that? They did
Oh,
a Ouija
yeah.
board, dude, and like there was like scratch marks in the fucking in the popcorn
Dude, I
ceilings.
still think they're just trying to fuck with us.
But like how I like tried to do it myself and it was like fucking hurt my fingers. Like they must have really had to do it.
yeah,
But, like, it was
just,
kind
like,
of creepy, bro. Like
I mean, you did live in fucking towers.
it was
Yeah.
like a haunted little fucking place. But,
Yeah. Have you seen the TikTok? The guy's like, I got my daughter and her friends are doing a Ouija board upstairs, and he's down and like
Oh,
he flips
yeah.
off, turns on all the lights in the house,
Yeah,
and
he
turns it back
starts
on.
screaming,
You just hear
yeah.
the screams.
that shit's funny, yeah.
Yeah, you
I've
gotta
done-
torture them.
I've done the Ouija board a few times as a kid. Just like you're like like at a little party with everyone. It's like a spin the bottle kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like you're like everyone's got their eyes closed and you got you and a girl on it, and then you're like they're like, should these two kiss? And you're secretly moving it up. That's the best stuff.
Fucking awesome. That's fucking funny.
Best stuff. It's like, oh my god.
It's like, oh my god, the
moving.
ghost is telling us yes, it's meant to be.
Yeah,
or
it's
she's like going the opposite way for no. You're like fighting over it.
Just go back and forth up to the board, say yes. They're like, oh, he said so.
yeah, you got to feel it out. That's why you got to wait a sec. See if they start moving. If they don't, then you go. Oh.
She's like, is that you? You're like, no, 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 no.
No, I can't. It's not me. I swear.
It's the ghost.
Yeah, all the
Jesus
lights off and
Christ.
If
stuff.
like you're homie with like a fishing line attached, just pulling it. Like a
Best
puppet.
wingman of all time.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That's
those are
fucking
good times though. I love those parties. You know.
We used to do that shit at Sunny, because I feel like if there's one house that was haunted, it'd be fucking Sunnyville.
Oh, 100%.
You guys did do it, or you
Mhm.
you should have.
No, we did.
Okay. Did you guys get any reads?
No, I don't believe that shit works. It's just fun
Yeah,
to do
I
though.
I don't either.
Yeah, they aren't real.
So I get scared real quick.
I remember like half of us were like scared to do it, and then would go downstairs to like.
David was probably so thrilled to do it. He's probably, oh, let's go. Like,
David.
yeah,
Yeah.
'cause he's
I
a
don't
big
remember.
conspiracy theory guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Big time.
Yeah, I'm
Is he
still
still in
kind
town?
of scared to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've like seen him like once or twice. I thought he was just visiting. I haven't seen him a bunch lately.
Yeah, he's still in
he's running
school.
door yesterday at the tailgate.
Really?
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Such a great kid too. I love David.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a minute. Do you think does he go downtown still or no?
Yeah, we saw him downtown on Friday.
Damn, I didn't get to see him.
Did you see Spencer Crab?
Yeah, I saw
him
Spencer
in
Crab.
end zone.
Yeah.
Both times I saw Spencer Crab, he could barely talk.
Yep. 100%. I remember going to like Duncan and Spencer's house, and they were just both fucked up.
Well, what was his go-to drink? He always blacked out on like
Samuel? No,
what's it, Jim Beam?
I thought it was rum and coke.
it was like a weird rum though.
Yeah. Yeah, there was like the Spencer Crab special, and like
Was it Sam Adams or something? No,
Sam
no,
Adams
Sailor
was bigger.
Jerry's.
no, fuck! It had like a pirate on the front of it.
Sailor
Captain
Jerry?
Morgan?
It wasn't Cap. It was like an off-brand Cap.
Sailor Jerry's.
I don't think it was Sailors.
14-7 Garrett, with 6 minutes left in the second
Oh, we
quarter.
scored a touchdown. That's good. At least
Nice,
we're not like
dude.
the fucking Raiders today.
Oh, yeah.
dude.
God damn, that was
So-
brutal.
Yeah, I played
Jesus.
Derek Carr on my fantasy team. Got like 2 points. I think.
Dude, I think it's so funny when you like a nice ass like a team has like there's like a really nice stadium, but the team is just garbage.
Dude, that stadium's fucking.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the
I could go
A's.
easily into. I like construction shit. I think about it all the time, but like, dude, the way they constructed that building is fucking.
Looks like the
insane.
fucking Death Star.
So they like sunk the field
ground in,
down.
yeah.
It's down inside the ground. It's fucking
Oh, really?
weird. And they have like thousands and thousands. It's like a micro pile is like where they drill a hole and then they fill it with like grout or concrete. They have thousands all over just to fucking help with the structurality of it, like to
Oh,
hold
wow.
up the weight. It's like $2 billion.
Yeah, it was $1 billion, I think.
Yeah, it's
I watched a
fucking
documentary
expensive.
on it.
It's insane. That building is so sick.
Yeah, they dug, like,
was
what,
cool.
3 stories down, I
Yeah,
think?
it's fucking awesome.
Are there like subterranean levels, or is that just for like the footings and stuff?
I think it's just for like the footings and stuff, and I don't even know.
It's above my pay grade. What you
Yeah,
guys are
it's
talking
fucking
about.
insane.
I'll
though.
look it up.
Like my
On my own time.
coworker, he was the engineer on that project for the micropiles and stuff like that to see how many they had to do for like per like square like I don't
So
know like
crazy.
some shit like that. But
Yeah,
it was
that's
insane to
sick.
learn about. And then we got when I was in Vegas, the coolest project we got to see was this. They're building this sphere. It's like a
Yeah,
like
that's
entertainment center.
Yeah.
I got to do a tour of that. So it's like a giant entertainment center. Essentially, like it's fucking sick if you guys want to hear about it. But so you'll sit down and watch like a band play, right? And say like you speak like Dutch or Chinese or Mandarin or some shit like that, right? They'll put you in certain sections that speak that language,
Oh.
and they'll have speakers that transition the language into your language, and it'll go down with the wavelengths down that aisle, so you hear
It's so crazy.
them singing in your language. And then so like say the backdrop's like Mount Everest, they'll drop the temperature to like 50 degrees in the entire
Damn.
building because they have all these like holes and shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. Like
It's,
they had
it's-
so much shit in there.
It's the MSG sphere, right?
Yep.
Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden's building it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
Sick.
fucking. It's like so. It's a 2.4, I think it's billion dollar building.
1.865.
Yeah, but I was talking to the contractor up there who's like the
Over
head of
budget?
the project, and he's like, it's gonna be way over budget. Like it's probably gonna get
Oh
up to
yeah,
like.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think it was like
going over budget.
yeah, I think 2.4 was like the over budget price. I was like, holy fuck, dude.
billion.
It's not even
billion.
open yet.
Holy
Billion.
shit.
And so the whole outside too is gonna have all these like little lights and shit. It's gonna make up like cool ass
Like it can make the
pictures
moon.
and shit. Yeah, it's gonna look so tight.
Looks so
When
sick.
is
But
that?
like the tickets are gonna be like $2,000 like a sit.
Oh, I
It's
bet.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so gonna be so expensive.
Still gonna do it.
When is it supposed to
yeah.
be open?
2023.
March.
Oh, okay.
I think it's March of next year. Pretty sure, but it's fucking. They had the 4th biggest crane in the world there. It was fucking awesome.
What are you doing to the TV, Ryland?
I'm trying to bring up the sphere.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's it, dude. That thing is fucking tight.
It's sick.
Yeah, it's like
Wait, so
they're
you,
like.
you can go inside?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of pictures and shit. I don't know if I'm allowed to show it, but there's a.
So is that actually like floating there, or is it just?
No,
Oh
it's
no,
just
that's the outside. Fuck,
Yeah.
I'll try to
That's how
find
it
some
looks.
photos for you guys,
Just
but
here's,
it's
like, the parking
fucking
lot.
sweet.
Yeah, it's right at the Venetian. But it's by Tao and Madison Square Garden, so the 2 point whatever billion is fine.
Yeah,
it's like
no,
pocket
they don't
change
care.
for them.
So yeah, this is the inside of
Like
it.
imagine going a billion over budget. That just terrible estimating.
That's the inside of it when they're constructing it.
It's weird because like it doesn't look like you're in a fucking
Oh,
sphere.
dude,
But
Party.
it's insane.
Oh, that's sick.
So like we were in the area where they're gonna be like behind stage, like backstage area where like the green rooms and shit are.
yeah.
And then this was the 4th biggest crane in the world too. It was
Nice.
fucking
They got it
insane,
out there.
dude. Like
Damn.
those tracks right there were like 14 feet tall. So like they're taller
Damn.
than us. It's fucking massive. But yeah, it was so cool to
Yeah, that'd be
experience
sick.
that. Like
So what type of like is it like gonna be like a music? You said like
entertainment center, like
Yeah.
bands and shit will play there. They'll do like plays.
Probably interactive like light show. Kind
Yeah,
of thing.
light shows like fucking like we'll have like Marshmello out there and just like throwing a sick ass rager.
That'd be sick there.
Yeah, and so like with that like the music or the stereo systems and stuff though, you'll be able to hear it in your language. Which I was like, what the fuck? Like,
That's
you're gonna
pretty
translate
gnarly.
that like on the fucking
Yeah.
snap.
That is kind of crazy.
That's fucking insane. And then so like the way they do it, so they have like Mandarin here and the Dutch here. The way the speakers are made, they just do the wavelengths down that one section. And so like you can go from this section over to here and you'll hear Dutch like 4 feet away.
Huh.
It's fucking weird how he explained it.
That
I was
is
like,
cool.
what?
Yeah.
Like if they actually can pull that off, that'll be fucking insane.
I'm sure they've like.
Well, they
tested it.
have a sphere on the East Coast.
They do?
Yeah, I think there's one in. I want to say it's like Boston. I think this is the like version 2 of it.
Yeah, it's fucking massive.
That's sick.
That was probably the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I was like,
Yeah, that's
wow.
crazy.
Like, it was so cool. And then we got to see like a pick. So like a pick is like where they lift like a material. We got to see them top out where they just put the roof on top of it and shit. It was pretty cool.
What's better, looking at that or looking at a building blow up?
I don't know. It's different
Building blow
because
up.
it's like
You
it's
got a
like,
building blow
if
up.
you're on
Well, we were talking about that earlier.
if you're
watching
on
that
know.
the, if you're
documentary.
on the project and you're building it and you get to the point where you're like, fuck, we topped out. Like we're getting close to like being done with this. It's such a good feeling. I would
yeah, I
think.
bet. Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
watching a building blow up, like that's bombs.
That's
Like,
so much
fucking
cooler,
awesome,
yeah.
dude. Like you're gonna have bomb squad out there to make sure you're putting like C4 in the right places, so the
Yeah.
building collapses on itself. Like that would be so sick.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the building getting demolished for sure.
that'd be so cool.
Well, I think the It's a good way to end with a bang.
Yeah.
Boom.
No pun
Are
intended.
we gonna show one? A building collapsing.
we can do it in
insert,
post.
insert the clip right here.
Yeah, I'll
Here
put
we
it in
go.
post.
This is a satisfying video for the day.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ross.
This was fun. Just nice little.
Little update.
Little update, little regroup.
Yeah, it was good to be back.
You were in town. We had to do it.
Yeah.
Finally got.
Damn, I
Garrett
thought
on.
I was gonna be nervous. I am a little sweaty right now. So
hot.
glad I'm wearing
It is a
this
little hot in here,
sweatshirt.
though,
Yeah. Okay. Good.
The
I
Danger's
didn't
probably
know.
actually really hot.
Dude,
Yeah.
butt cheeks are sweating right now. Fucking Niagara Falls down here.
Yeah.
Well, that's
probably
the
do
side
that piss.
Roberto lays his head on. So.
Yeah.
You should-
Oh man.
That's
Let's just
funny.
spit that out.
Jesus.
I didn't even think about that. That's classic.
All right. Well,
Thanks for having us again.
Yeah.
Of course, dude.
It's
Thanks
great
for
to be
coming
back.
back.
glad to
Yeah.
hear things are going well for you guys.
Yeah, you too.
You too,
Ross.
bro.
Best luck on
Welcome.
your future endeavors.
Welcome
Thank
back
you.
anytime, though.
Thank you
Yeah, of
very
course.
much. You guys
You're
too.
You're like number 2 on this podcast, dude. You gotta come back.
I know.
You guys should do one in Danville.
Yeah, man. Come on.
What's
down.
there to do in Danville?
Not a lot, but you can do a
Not
podcast down there.
Not
Bring the
much.
equipment.
Yeah. We'll see.
Did Gas Store ever respond to your DM?
Oh, I forgot I did that last night.
What?
We
yeah,
had-
we DM'd Gas Store.
We had a
this-
comedian, Gastor Almonte, on, and him and Ross made a deal when he comes back to do a
He did,
like a
man.
thing. In, no way.
Oh, whoa. Okay, he said, yeah. Hey, homie, hope all is well. I'm in.
Damn, he sent you 4
Yeah,
or 5
dude,
texts?
I'm
Jesus
so bad at
Christ.
reading out loud. Damn it.
You had been that kid, like popcorn reading. You're like, not me.
Yeah.
You're like, you want me to
Let
read
me
2
read it
sentences?
first.
Fuck.
Let me read it first.
You gotta prep yourself.
Yeah.
I would always do that shit. Like when she stopped to explain that like paragraph, you're like, okay, if I'm next, I got this line, this line.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
count out the students until it gets to you.
Yeah, fuck that.
He said, hey, homie, hope all is well. I'm into this, although my next trip out there. What? I'm into this, although my next trip out there, my time is pretty limited. Oh, okay. I'm headed out there next month, but I'll only be in town
No
for 2
way.
evenings. I'm working a show for those, storytelling show at your school, actually. Okay, sweet. He'll be here.
Ask
So-
him for some tickets, dude.
Well, I probably
He's
won't be here.
opening for him. Ross, you got to come back, dude. It's
Yeah, I
on,
might.
It's on the weekend.
So, yeah. But if you know any more open mics, let's run it, I guess. Let me know.
Yeah, let's go find an
I
open
can look
mic.
some up,
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Dude, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I got
I'm gonna
5
be
minutes
there.
written. I told you guys that last night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
Yeah.
a
I wanna
comedy
hear
show,
it.
dude.
So
Oh, we're not
can
doing
we
it
hear
today,
it?
but
Oh.
it's pretty fucking funny.
But yeah,
I
you
gotta
said
work
it.
on it.
You might have to give Ross that material. He's gonna need it.
Yeah, he's
it's
going to be
pretty fucking
here
funny.
November 9th, 10th, and then he's leaving early on
That's
the
literally
11th.
next week.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to
You
be
gonna
here.
just come back next week? It'll be fine.
November 9th, 10th. Oh, yeah, that's
next
the
Wednesday.
middle. Yeah, okay, I can't be here. Damn it.
Unfortunate.
Damn.
Super unfortunate.
You guys should go to a show, though.
Is he doing one?
Yeah, he said he's doing a show at our school.
Oh, he's doing that storytelling. It's like you have to be part of a group to like go to it. He like MCs it.
Oh,
It's
okay,
not like
okay.
a comedy special.
Oh, yeah, I
like-
think he told us about that.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right,
Cool.
Well,
Well,
That's
Thanks,
it,
guys.
man.
This was
Yeah.
fun.
like,
Thanks
subscribe,
Awesome.
share this podcast with a friend.
yeah.
Like, subscribe, follow us on YouTube Shorts,
Do the
Follow
thing.
us. Yeah.
and till next time, you never know.
Never know.
Yeah, yeah,
never
yeah,
know.
yeah, 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 yeah.